Welcome, Galactic Warriors. Let me ask you a question. What is the quest you are on? And what courageous determination do you have to stay in the question and ask yourself everything? And really, while you are in there, in the recesses of your mind, after you've asked yourself the question, are you going to hold steady with intelligent bravery to stay there until the truth is revealed? And of course, when the truth is revealed, you know to trust it, because that is coming from your innermost galactic spirit. That is the 13-day adventure we are on. We are on a quest for you to have courageous determination in order to conquer all the obstacles that day by day we are going to run into just by the nature of being alive. Are you ready? Are you willing? Using the emoji, the galactic emoji of human, are you willing, through the choice of free will, to have creative determination to conquer the changes that you want to be able to manifest everything you want in the world? And last adventure, last house, we were in the house of night. And night was all about multidimensional abundance, wasn't it? So how do you create multidimensional abundance? Because you have to stay the course. You have to be an inner warrior. And warriors are stronger on the inside than they are on the outside. You'll see as we go. I'm Jamie Lynn, your host for Galactic Spirit, and I've already started teasing you on where we are. We are in the 52 days of Castle. Warrior is the last cycle, the last 13-day cycle in Castle. So in the Warrior house, we are in the last house of the express and manifest multidimensional coherence of our 52-day castle. I just showed you night, because how are you going to have the abundance and express that manifestation unless you are fulfilling your dreams? And the 13 days before that, we were in dog. Do everything you can with interior self-compassion and compassion on the exterior, with heart coherence and heart resonance, love above all else. And you will see that the first 13-day house within your yellow express and manifest your castle was Earth. We played with evolutionary synchronicity. Now I'm showing you the radial cycles of the 52 days, the 52-day, the 5 52-day cycles within the 20 13-day houses or adventures within the day by day, energy by energy, 260-day keys. Keys to the houses. There's 13 days. So you get your keys to the houses, to the 52-day castles, as we spin the wheel of multidimensional consciousness. That is a cool quest we were on. And have a look at this emoji. The Warrior Emoji is awesome because it has even a question in the center of it. So whenever you want to respond instead of react to a situation out in your environment, what is that asking you to do? It's asking you to have freedom of choice, and with intelligence and bravery and trust to go into your mind and say, I am not going to respond. I'm not going to react to a situation and express my outer warrior, which is weak, but you are going to respond with your inner warrior. You know, whenever I trained in martial arts, and I thought Bruce Lee was just the bomb. He was incredible. Certainly left this earth before his time, but he certainly gave us a wonderful legacy of being a lover, not a fighter. And he manifested what I learned when I trained in martial arts for 5 years when I was in college, and that was, how do you yield? How do you let things go? Deflect, soft style, deflect situations as compared to confront them right on where they hit you in the face. And that is a manifestation of courageous determination to allow the obstacles to move around you as compared to hit you in the face. That, my friends, is the inner warrior. And that is what we are doing in this 13-day house or 13-day adventure. You know, being a warrior is not necessarily being reckless. Fearlessness is not being a bull in the china shop with your head down and you're just going, not paying attention to your inner world. Warrior is asking us to have inner bravery to expand beyond our limitations, beyond our reactions to things, with thought and bravery, and move beyond what we perceive as our limitations and our boundaries. By the way, does that sound familiar? What did we do last cycle? We thought in terms of multidimensional abundance, beyond boundaries, beyond limitations. I love connecting all of the emojis together, because that is what expands your birthright. That's what expands your galactic spirit and ultimately expands you being able to manifest everything in the world from a place of ease and grace, from love and compassion, from gratitude and intelligence and bravery and love above all else. I'm firing off the energies of the emojis that are coming up for me at the moment. That is going to give you enchanted receptivity to tap into the Akash. Let me give you some more evolutionary synchronicity and being a clear channel for exploration through no time and no space, and being expressing all of these energies through your senses, because that's the benefit of living and being in 3D, where we can touch and feel and smell and taste and actually feel, but be semi-detached from our self-sabotage and our karma and the energies that are not of service to you, and to initiate passion with all of our energies as a catalyst of quickening, and do it all with magic, play, and joy. And what I think I just did, everybody, I pretty much went all through the wheel of our emojis with their heartful expressions, in order for you to understand that to be a warrior and to develop that multidimensional aspect of inner self-mastery, mirror, is to be able to incorporate all of these emojis with fearless determination in order to step out of your comfort zone in the illusion what you think is your life and create the life you want. Oh, Wow. By the way, every time I get in front of my camera, I have to trust and be brave. You know, life isn't necessarily easy, but how are you going to be brave to do it? And every time I get in front of the camera, I have to be brave. I don't have a script. I have to trust that I'm going to sound intelligent. And certainly, because my head works much faster than my mouth, because I'm always one step ahead, I have to be comfortable with courageous determination that it's all going to come out okay. Because that's what's going to initiate my growth, to be less fearful every time I get in front of the camera. And to be able to share my passions, my inner serpent with you. I just dropped a nugget. I do it all the time. Whether you pick up on them, I don't know, but I'm dropping nuggets all the time. I just said I was my inner serpent. The nugget, if you'll remember, everybody has one innate energy that they were born with. Mine is serpent. Let me see if I can grab the emoji for you. Here we go. Yay. By the way, I'm wearing my warrior outfit. Both these beads, the turquoise beads, both of these are over 25 years old. The turquoise Hishi beads, just to get a little bit of my history. On the Hishi beads, we were in Flagstaff, Arizona, bought them directly from a Native American who made them herself. We traded a little bit of cash, it's all about exchange, and a bag of sage. Isn't that cool? The earrings, I was at a goddess weekend, and obviously I couldn't resist, and aren't they awesome together? So I wanted to wear my little warrior native princess costume for you. Anyway, this native princess at this moment is a serpent. Everybody has their birthright. Everybody is born with one according to the year and the date that they were born, and that is the energy that is inherent to you. And I recommend you can email me, and I'm happy to tell you what your innate energy is. But please know that your innate energy, serpent, is all about initiating passion and quickening, being a catalyst for others to develop their own consciousness. Serpent is also about primal instinct. So we have to be very careful sometimes, because whatever our innate energies are, if we are not developing all the other energies of the wheel, we become dominant in the one that we were born with. And our objective with Galactic Spirit, as you know, but let me remind you, is to bring all of these energies on demand into your consciousness. So when you need one of the emojis, the expressions of universal wholeness, in a moment's notice, you can drop it down. And by working all these energies together, working your Galactic Spirit day by day, and you can get these energies for free on galacticspirit.com, you are starting to evolve greater synchronicity, greater telepathic ability, greater intelligence, and greater happiness in the world, and your ability to go up into, why am I saying up? Because my perception, which is a limited perception, that the galaxy is above us, but that is not necessarily true. Our universal galactic spirit is above us. The divine matrix is above us, above us, out of our but it's really not. When you think of Galactic Spirit, it's twofold. One, the warrior knows and trusts that the Galactic Spirit is within you, and that's your ability to continue to expand your consciousness. And Galactic Spirit lives within the 360-degree sphere that is our universal consciousness. Some quantum scientists call it the divine matrix. Some people call it the field. It doesn't really matter what you call it. Quantum science has specifically proven that our consciousness, and as our physical bodies, the fractals of light energies in our atoms, in the smaller than the nucleus, smaller than the electrons, that empty space is light energy, and that is the same energy that exists within everything. And if you're conscious enough, and sometimes I'm able to see what I'm about to share with you, is you can sit back and be quiet, and you can actually see the field shimmering. You remember the show Stargate? Great show, right? Check it out. It talks about all of these concepts without really saying that they're talking about these concepts. Stargate was definitely ahead of its time. And you know, when the event horizon, when the Stargate opens up and you have that shimmering water kind of feeling, well, sometimes if you, one of the things that Galactic Spirit does when you're quiet and you're focused, you can actually see that vibration. And that is the veil where we cannot see beyond the multi-dimensions in the world. You know, in our third dimensional world. Wow, what a nugget that just dropped in. That's what Galactic Spirit does. That's what seeing into the matrix that's 360 degrees around you does. It allows you to see beyond the veil. And I'm starting, the more I practice Galactic Spirit, I'm starting to see the shimmer. And every now and then I see glimpses beyond it, but I'm not real sure what I'm seeing yet. It's like sometimes I see shadows or movement. That as yet hasn't been revealed to me. Some people see the unseen like that. That is the emoji, if you will, of wizard. The more you practice wizard, let me see if I can get you a big wizard here. The more you practice wizard, the more you will be able to see that shimmer in whatever that language means to you. That's the way I see it. And be able to see with enchanted receptivity into the Akash and really expand your mediumship. I went off on a tangent. That's okay, because what's happening is, as I do this, you're being able to see all the little fractals, not fractals, they're big fractals, but they're, question mark goes up. You're questioning everything, and question all of these other emojis, all these other expressions of wholeness as we go through them, not only on the 13-day house adventure, but as we go through the day-by-day process of the day-by-day emojis and the energies of the day. Because the more you question them, the more you look at them intelligently and trust them, you will start seeing more synchronicities in your experience. While you can get these on galacticspirit.com, why don't we, through the Warrior, the 13-day adventure, let's go through the day-by-day energies so you can see how the energies integrate with each other and get a better understanding of Warrior at the same time. What did I tell you in past little lessons? Day number 1 is always a duplicate of, so weird, backwards. Day number 1 is always the energy magnified. So really on day 1, you want to anchor what Warrior means in your consciousness and start looking around. How are you responding to situations in your world with inner bravery, with intelligence? And are you, with courageous determination, conquering whatever obstacles? And you can set the intent on the first day that you are going to conquer all obstacles, because when you conquer obstacles, you initiate inner growth for inner peace, being a lover, not a fighter. You're questioning not to settle. With conscious choice, you are not settling for the ways that they are, because you are on a quest. And you are, what is the quest that you are on during this 13-day adventure to ascend and really start developing the warrior within yourself, to always anchor that energy within you. To be brave. To trust your inner warrior. That's what day number 1 is about. Go get these energies for free on galacticspirit.com. Day number 2, and you'll notice the 1 dot. We talked about the dots and the bars before. We're not going to do it this time because that adds another dimension, and I don't want to add more time to the video to reflect upon these. But let's talk about the wheels upon wheels, the fractals within fractals, and journey through the warrior house, the warrior adventure with the daily keys. Day number 1, 1 dot, warrior. Day number 2 is the day that we conquer. I love this. How we conquer duality. See the 2 dots? We conquer duality, come into oneness. I also like using day number 2 as a great day to do affirmations, to come up with an affirmation, to get over your separateness. You know what a great affirmation for warrior is? Let me look you right in the eye. I am worthy. Say it with me. I am worthy. I am a courageous warrior. That's brave and trusting. And a seeker in the quest that I am on to transcend any duality and step into my wholeness. Breathe into that. Good work. Day number, and we're doing it with Earth evolutionary synchronicity, divine alignment, being at the right place at the right time, having things show up for you at the perfect moment. So at the perfect moment, how are you going to conquer that obstacles with your inner warrior? Respond, not react. Trust it. Day number 3, activating your mental capacity with your electronic neurons in your brain. Endless reflections of self-mastery in your ability to be courageous. Reflective actualization. A lot of people have a hard time looking in the mirror. I love Louise Hay. She's the first person that introduced me to mirror work. Look in the mirror. What do you see? Are you worthy? Yes, you are. Are you a divine being with courageous determination to conquer this magnificent life and do it with compassion and gratitude for your life, for your breath, for your loved ones, for your opportunities? Got to see what I'm doing. For your eyesight and your other sensory awarenesses. Day number 4. Day number 4 is all about marrying your electric body from day number 3 and your electric mind. Day number 4, quantum synergy. How are you combining your electric mind? I repeated myself just for your clarity. And your magnetic body, and really anchoring your electromagnetic auric field into storm. Very cool. Isn't storm electromagnetic? Yes, it is. That's what makes thunder and lightning. cracking open transformation, breakdown or breakthrough. Reveal inner truths in order to trust them for courageous determination. Look how these energies are so powerful. So when you're paying attention to this, look, when you're paying attention to these energies and the fractals, the micro within the macro, look how that experience will give you pause during your day to see the truth and how powerful these energies are. So day number 5, day number 5 is empowering your body. It's empowering transformation, and you are doing it with sun energy, which is all about your initiate inheritance of being connected to source. You don't want to do this alone, it's okay. Connect to the greater galactic spirit. Connect to the inner galactic spirits of all the people who you know are brave and you trust, and use your intelligence to do it. Day number 6, double check. I love Dragon. Are you redefining your future? Are you rediscovering your life purpose? Are you rediscovering your life purpose by developing your inner warrior to initiate growth? And the only way to do that is with bravery. Do things you haven't. Trust the fact that you can do what you have the vision to do. And you are doing it with your spiritual breath. Breathe into your determination. Going back to our friend Bruce Lee. How did he yield? He took a breath. Wind is all about your divine breath and your spiritual voice. So when you're being a warrior, activate your spiritual divine voice and your spiritual self, because that's what's going to initiate multidimensional mind, body, spiritual growth. And have the determination to do it. Here's our night that we had last cycle. Unlimited abundance. Is it the chicken or the egg? It doesn't matter. Is having multidimensional abundance is what's going to give you courageous determination and more bravery and trust? Or is your inner strength stronger than your outer strength, and your trust and your intelligent bravery going to be your courageous determination to create more multidimensional abundance? It doesn't matter which way you go. Wheels upon wheels. These are fractals within fractals of universal wholeness, so you can sing your song in whatever expression that you want, because it's your choice as a human to choose. You have free will to choose how you are going to live in multidimensional abundance. And of course, be grateful for it, because it propagates more. Don't be grateful because it propagates more. Just be grateful that you have it. You already have multiple dimensional abundance. Upside down. Seed. I love seed. Seed is all about living your full potential. Are you going to go through your life day by day without questioning anything, without having the courageous determination to look into your consciousness to say, I can do better. What is the quest that I am on to do better? To have a more fulfilled life, to plant seeds that grow into the mighty tree. And be the aware and have the awareness of your flowering. Initiating growth is all about flowering your full potential. Do you have courageous determination to do that? Of course you do. You are worthy. Say it again with me. I am worthy. I hold courageous determination to continually expand my galactic warrior, to live and fulfill the life of my dreams. You know, it's so much easier just to be a cork bobbing on the water. And you'll notice, even with the ebb and flow of the tides or the winds, the cork pretty much just bobs in the same place, doesn't move. Warrior asks that you take one foot in front of each other to conquer and to move forward with fearlessness. Yeah, it takes a warrior to conquer and to plant seeds of growing a mighty tree. So at the end of each day, remember, these energies are day by day. Go get them on galacticspirit.com. Every day is another key for you to experience wholeness, because every single one of these keys, what did I tell you before? There's 260 keys day by day that will fulfill every single dream that you want and help you see the event horizon, the shimmer between worlds, create more dimensionality in your life, see the unseen, lift the veil of unconsciousness, and really start evolving your consciousness and your body into a being of light. Because those are the empty light bulbs in our cellular structure. I told you before, beyond there, it's not the cells, it's not the atoms, it's not the neutrons, it's not the electrons. Inside, where scientists cannot see, are little teeny light bulbs that are waiting to be turned on. They're little packets of energy waiting to be electrically, magnetically turned on in order for you to align with and be connected with and have the brave intelligence and the trust to turn on these little electromagnetic packets to align with the electromagnetic packets of the universe, which are one and the same. It's about alignment with your galactic spirit, your alignment with the quantum field, or the divine matrix, whatever you want to call it. We've grown into a mighty tree as we are moving up our spiral of ascension in our 13-day house or 13-day adventure of intelligent bravery and trust. And there's my serpent. How are you initiating passion with it? And quickening your possibility. And it's kind of cool. You know, while it's not, while wisdom isn't necessarily a key word, a traditional key word for serpent, use wisdom, because what did the snake give to Adam and Eve? You can look at it as shame if you want to, but then you're not having it, but then you're not holding the question of what the universe, what your galactic spirit really is asking you to do. It's not shame, it's wisdom. Serpent is to quicken the wisdom within you and release with World Bridger any karma, any self-sabotage, and any suffering. You have the wisdom and the quickening power and the passion within you to release all suffering, to step into questioning, step into the quest you are on with the courageous determination to conquer all obstacles, to be that inner warrior. Breathe. Say it. I am worthy. Day number 12 of 13. Hand. Hand is with your hands. You are healed. Hand with your intuitive knowing, with your intelligence. Are you expressing and embodying your accomplishments with the world? And you will, because you have conquered all obstacles. And when you share them with the world, you become a beacon of transformation for each other. And by the way, day number 12 is the energy of crystallizing. Crystallizing the energy, having dissolved it the day before in order to share it with your community. Community. Communioning, is that a word? With the unity of us together, sharing our inner warriors with the planet to help heal Mother Gaia and be respectful for our children, our children's children. Everything is interconnected. Everything is holistic. And the last day of Warrior, the beauty way. How are you questioning your inner warrior in a beautiful, compassionate way? Are you stopping to smell the flowers? Do you have the space to feel how your inner growth is impacting others? How is inner strength being a beacon for others to learn how to compassionately strengthen their mind, body, and spirits, the wholeness of who they are? That is a warrior mission. Not only to have the inner strength to be able to conquer all the obstacles that show up in our life. And don't forget, we chose our etheric selves, the place between death and rebirth. Our souls chose to come in to conquer the obstacles that karmically we hadn't solved before. And part of that responsibility is helping to heal all the other people that you were alive with during those multiple lifetimes, which we are now journeying through again. Are you brave enough to have a look at that? Are you intelligent, and do you trust yourself enough? You are worthy to be that, not only for yourself, Tat Sat, the Sanskrit term, I am that. I am a warrior. But to be able to look at it from the compassionate space of self-love and self-love and loving all of those other beings that you've been around before karmically, and being that beacon to help them continue to initiate their growth and their warrior within, so they too can conquer obstacles. And we can conquer the obstacle together in galactic spirit community in support of our planet, who loves us unconditionally. Next up, we are starting another 52-day castle. We're starting the castle of initiating and fulfilling our consciousness and fulfilling our universe, the song of your self with Moon. Moon kicks us off. Moon is all about soul purity and fluid transcendence, and making sure we're getting rid of unproductive thought and emotion. Because when you empty what doesn't serve you, when you purify your soul, you will have fluid transcendence to fill your mind with productive thoughts and fill your heart with loving emotion. So that's what's happening next cycle, our next house, our next adventure. So my galactic spirit honors the galactic spirit within you. In Lakesh. Mayan for I am another yourself. Namaste.